Hello again. Thank you very much for comments and questions that have been coming after publishing of the last video. One of the questions was about the dimensions of the radio. So the radio, according to the specification, is in millimeters, 240 by 94 high, so it's 24 centimeters wide, 9.4 centimeter high, and 23.8 deep. And the weight is about 4.2 kilos, which is not the smallest and not the biggest either. I would say it's right in the middle. Fits nicely on a desk, if that counts. Another person asked how big the screen can get, basically the readouts. I think this is what was the question. So with all of the FFTs and all of the other elements turned off, you do that with M-scope, we can enable waterfall. So let's go from this. If we just disable now, and again, that's where we get, that's the biggest readout we can get to. That's one of the things I didn't show. In terms of, I've shown how to change filters. I didn't show how to change the frequencies. So if we scroll, if we rotate the knob, it actually can speed up. It's adaptive in terms of the frequency tuning speed. So the faster we change, maybe not the faster we change actually, if we rotate the knob at a constant speed and then like twist it slightly, it just jumps to the, it just increases the speed. At the moment we are fine tuning hertz, kilohertz in fulls, and megahertz pops up the list of where we can select. Well, you can't see much unfortunately with this screen, but basically from 1.8, 3.5, 7, 10, 14, 18, 21, 24, 28, 50. This is general 15 megahertz, and you have frequency input where you can manually enter the frequency. But in our case, let's go to 14, 20 meters, right? So we are in the CW section. You can see some transmissions going. And if we hit USB here, again, you can't see right now, there is SSB, CW, RTTY, AM, FM, and data. Data is quite interesting because data, at the moment we have USB here. If we hit data, it says USB-D, that's for the data in the USB mode. And again, that's if you want to change to LSB, we just hit on the SSB. So change the mode, hit SSB, and it goes USB, LSB, and the data is for the data. What data does, it basically puts the inputs and outputs through the audio interface on the USB port, so for digital modes. And without that, you won't receive much. So you have to basically switch the mode. If you're using DXLab or similar software, it actually has support for 7300 already. And in SIF Commander, when you add the radio, you can actually change the modes, and it has all of the modes fully supported, which is quite nice. That makes no issue with integrating with like JT65 digital modes, because JT65 client can actually use DXLab for driving the radio, which is pretty great. There was a question about the receive of CW. So I'm not much of a CW user myself, but okay, let's go. We've been somewhere here, 0.3. We can see a signal here, and we can see, oh, we are in the USB mode, so let's go CW. So speaking of filters, at the moment we are at 1.2K, that's filter 1, filter 2 is 500, filter 3 is 250. Oh, we have a very strong signal right here on the left. So let's say we are on the frequency, and let's wait a moment for the signal to come back. In the meantime, we can play with twin PBT. So let's cut out the noise. At the moment we're at 250 filter. That's normal, that's 500, and that's 250. Let's go to this signal right here. It barely registers, okay. Let's try. Okay, preamp doesn't. Yeah, as you can see, the twin PBT knob, this one is silent, but this one, a bit squeaky. I guess it will just, you know, get better with time. In most cases, you don't even need to use the twin PBT. It's just a filter width. That's a normal signal. Yep, that's pretty much it. Let's try one last, something weaker. There was something right here. I can hear something there, but there's no way I would be able to read it. For comfort, filters are amazing. Yeah, so that's roughly it. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to post in the next few days. Good luck!